Hey guys, come on downstairs. It's Minnesota Twins franchise here in Mama's Basement. We are in episode number 278, and this could be the pennant chase finale here of season number 5. Final 3 games of the year against the Chicago White Sox, one of them in September, the rest of them in October. And we are tied with the Tigers for first place in the American League Central. Both teams at 86 and 73. And I'm just going to throw this out here. If by chance we go to a game 163 with Detroit, I will bring that to you as a condensed game all in its own episode. So the Tigers play the Mets, 3-game series from Citi Field, and they win the first game to put the pressure on us. The Astros incidentally win as well. So we've got to win here in this first game against the White Sox to keep pace with those two teams, or we will fall a game back. First game of the 3-game series. Pitcher for the White Sox will be Eric Upchurch. Pretty good 3.45 ERA. Kyle Gibson has a 3.52 ERA, making his 32nd and final start of the regular season. 12-11 record for Gibby. And here we go. First inning action. Miguel Sano at the plate, with a runner on first and 2 outs. And Sano is going to find the gap in right center. It's going to one-hop the wall. Runner rounding third is going to come in and score easily. In fact, there's no throw whatsoever. 1-0 Twins. We jump on the board first. Trying to keep pace with the Astros and the Tigers here. 3 games left in the season. Astros and Tigers have won. Roman Quinn at the plate. Runners on every single base with 1 out. Quinn, he chops one. And that's going to stay fair, and Quinn's going to make it to first safely, and a run comes in to score. A swinging bunt drives in a run for Roman Quinn. And it is 2-0 Twins. Not often does our very few players that have speed come through with us, or come through for us in that way. Here's another base hit into left field off the bat of Mario Calero. Drives in yet another run. 3-0 Twins. We're starting to get a little cushion here. Bottom of the second inning with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Miguel Sano is going to ground this one to third, and Todd Frazier misplays it. Frazier misplays it. A run comes in to score, and it's 4-0 Minnesota here in the bottom of the second inning. The White Sox are one of the worst teams in all of baseball for a reason. This one sliced down the left field line. It's fair. 1 run comes in to score. Another one will round third and come home as well. And it is 6-0 Twins. End of the second inning. 6 runs on 8 hits. 1 White Sox error. And we have a 6-0 lead. Let's go to the third. This is William Manning. 24 home runs and 90 RBIs for the White Sox second baseman. Here's the delivery from Gibby. Oh man, that one's crushed to left. And that one is into the upper deck. William Manning with home run number 25. I've not always thought that William Manning was a power hitter, but he's brought the power this season. Tim Anderson now. 264 with 6 home runs on the year. 0-2 count here in the third. Diving play by Mario Calero on to first for the out. And Calero flashing the leather over at first. William Manning with the home run cuts into the Twins' lead. It's now 6-1 as we go to the 4th inning. Runner on first and second. Jace Boyd at the plate. Boyd down the left field line. It's fair into the corner. 1 run will score. Another one is being held up at third, and it's an RBI double for Jace Boyd, making it 6-2. His 32nd double of the season. We end up getting out of the inning, though, with minimal damage. It's 6-2 still. Twins with the lead. Let's go to the 6th inning now. Anthony Alford at the plate with the bases loaded. We're in trouble again here. Gibson still on the hill, and Anthony Alford with a base hit into right. It's going to drive in another run, making it 6-3, and that might be the end of the day for Gibson. It is. We bring in Genmar Gomez, and he's got a little bit of a pickle to work himself out of here. 0-2 count, ground ball. Nolan Arenado to second, on to first, and we get the double play. Saves us in the middle of the 6th. It is just 6-3, and it could have been much worse. We could have lost the lead that inning. So a big double play. We bring in Genmar Gomez, the sinker baller, and that's exactly what we were looking for. Here's Matt Perkey now for the White Sox. Seventh inning. Oh man, Eddie Rosario gets a hold of that one, and that one is gone. You can't put it on the board. Yes! 27th home run of the year for Eddie Rosario. 7-3 Twins with the lead. And we go on to win the game by that count, 7-3. Eddie Rosario, 2 for 4 with a home run. Jace Peterson went 3 for 3. Miguel Sano had a double. Roman Quinn, 2 for 5 with an RBI. And we keep pace, most importantly, with the Tigers and the Astros here in the first game of this 3-game series. So, all right, we're tied with 2 games left on the season. As we look at the playoff picture, it's starting to get clearer. The Red Sox just clinched the division. The Rangers also clinched their division. So the only division up for grabs is ours, and we are tied with the Tigers with 2 games left. And the wild card is also down to just these 3 teams, the Angels, Astros, Tigers, well, and I guess us, whoever doesn't win the American League Central. And over in the National League, the Brewers lose, the Cubs and Cardinals both win. So those 2 teams gain a game on the Cardinals, or on the Brewers, sorry, I should say. The Brewers, it would require a complete collapse to fall out of the playoffs completely. You've got to think that they'll at least make it to the wild card game with a 2-game lead over the Cardinals with 2 games to go. All right. Ooh, the Mets beat the Tigers 3-2. Chance to gain a game. On Detroit, Astros get the win so we can keep pace with the Astros, gain a game on the Tigers, but we're going to have to do it against Chris Sale, a lefty. We struggle against lefties. Chris Sale not having really a great season, a 4.52 ERA. He's dropped off a little bit, maybe starting to get towards the latter stages of his career, starting to fade a little bit. Jose De Leon will go for us. He's a young pitcher for us who has really developed into a pretty solid. He's our number 2. Solid number 2. Best control pitcher on the team. And top of the second inning, runners on the corners. Fly ball out to left. Catch is made. Run comes in to score. White Sox take the lead.
The shortstop.
A loss here and we'll remain tied with the Tigers. A win and we move a game ahead of them. Here's Felipe Fabregas now. Over the head of Nolan Arenado. Drops it into left. Rosario comes up throwing. That's not going to matter. Cut off. 2-0 White Sox. Middle of the second inning. Let's go to the 4th. Miguel Sano at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the delivery from Chris Sale. Oh my goodness, Miguel Sano parks that one down the left field line. Home run number 62 on the season for Sano with 2 games left. He's not going to get to 70. 62 now. Miguel Sano. Definitely the American League MVP. I don't think it's even close. He's leading in home runs and RBIs. And he's hitting over 300. All right, here's Felipe Fabregas facing Trevor May. May gets the strikeout. Middle of the 7th inning, White Sox 2-1, so we're still hanging on here to hope of a comeback. Keeping it close. Eddie Rosario with a deep drive to right. That one is going to go. Eddie Rosario ties it up in the bottom of the 7th. We're tied at 2. 28th home run of the year for Eddie. And we are all tied up. Cardinals and Brewers, incidentally, are playing each other. As Rosario ties this one up, it's going to get interesting here, guys. 8th inning. You're going to want to stick around for all of this episode, I promise you that. Johnny Mudd comes in for the White Sox. We're tied at 2, bottom of the 8th inning. Runners on the corners for Miguel Sano. Season coming down to a close. Sano grounds into a inning-ending double play. And that keeps the game tied as we go to extra innings. James Iverson
Number 24.
will take the ball for the White Sox. Bottom of the 10th with 2 outs, nobody on. Roman Quinn swings, drives it deep down the right field line, but it's going to fade foul. 0-1 count now, and Quinn into center field where the catch is made by Anthony Alford. And some more free baseball here in Minnesota. We go to the 11th inning. A lot on the line right now. Miguel Sano at the plate. Solo home run back in the 4th. It's on a 3-1 count with 2 outs and nobody on. Sano drives it deep down the left field line, and that one goes foul as well. And then he strikes out. Oh, man. End of the 11th inning. We're still tied at 2. We've had a couple of close calls. All right, let's go to the 12th. Michael Conforto pinch hitting here. With nobody out, a 1-1 count. Here's the delivery from Iverson. This one's driven deep to right. That one has a chance. The wind's taking it, and it is gone! Michael Conforto, 29th home run of the year, and it's a walk-off in extras. Michael Conforto, bottom of the 12th inning. And we go a game up in the American League Central. So one more win and we clinch it, or a Tigers loss, either one. And we have clinched this division. 3-2 win in 12 innings. Conforto, your player of the game, saw 3 pitches. Hit the 3rd pitch out into right field. All right, guys. We've got 1 day to go. 1 day left as we look at the playoff picture. We have a 1-game lead over the Tigers. Red Sox and Rangers have clinched. Angels and Astros are tied for the 2 wildcard spots. The Tigers are 1 game back. So we're either going to play a game 163 or we're going to clinch the division. All right, let's look at the National League. The Brewers. The Cubs lost. The Cardinals beat the Brewers. So now the Brewers have a 1-game lead on both the Cubs and the Cardinals. And both the Cubs and the Cardinals are tied. So if the Brewers beat the Cardinals today, they'll clinch the division and probably send the Cubs to the wild card. But first off, the Tigers and the Mets are playing at Citi Field in game 162. We're going to go in chronological order here. 2nd inning. Josh Harrison with a base hit down the left field line off of Noah Syndergaard. It's going to drive in the game's first run. And the Tigers jump out to a 1-0 lead. So we're going in chronological order. Meaning that this game taking place in New York City is Eastern Time. Our game is in Minneapolis Central Time, so this game's getting started first. As Yoenis Cespedes makes the catch to end the inning, Tigers lead at 1-0. All right, we go to the 3rd inning here at Citi Field. Jonathan Lucroy at the plate for the Tigers with the bases loaded and 2 outs. 0-1 delivery, shot down the right field line, off the glove of the first baseman, and they still get the out. That could have done a lot of damage for Detroit, but the Mets get out of the inning with just giving up 1 run. Let's go to the bottom of the 3rd now. Roger Rivera with a runner on second and 1 out, facing Mike Minor of the Tigers, the lefty. Rivera slices this one down the right field line. A diving play in right by Avisail Garcia, and he's not even close. 1 run's going to come in to score, making it 1-1. And it is an RBI triple, maybe an error. I don't know if they give him an error, probably not. But Rivera drives in the run. We're tied at 1 apiece. Ty Kelly at the plate now off Mike Minor here with the runner on 3rd. Kelly straight back up the middle, backhanded by Josh Harrison on to 1st. The out is made, but a run comes in to score, and the Mets take the lead, and everybody in Minnesota is watching closely at this one. As we get to Target Field in game 162, the Twins game is just getting underway with the White Sox. Drew Pomeranz on the hill for Chicago. Everybody at Target Field keeping their eyes on the scoreboard with the Mets and the Tigers. They'll find out likely before the end of this game if the Tigers have won or not. If the Tigers win, the Twins have to win the division. If the Twins lose, there will be a game 163. All right, Felipe Fabregas. If the Tigers win. If the Tigers lose, the Twins are the champions of the American League Central, whether they win this game or not. Felipe Fabregas swings and misses off of Felix Jorge, who we put in as the starter in this game. He'll probably have a super short leash, though, as we're trying to keep Sonny Gray available if there's a game 163 or a game 1 of the ALDS. We'll see if that backfires on us, though. Nolan Arenado is going to get the Twins on the board first with a home run down the left field line. 21st home run of the year for Arenado. And it's 1-0 Minnesota. If the Twins win this game, it doesn't matter what happens in Citi Field with the Tigers and the Mets. If the Tigers lose, it doesn't matter what happens here at Target Field. All right, Todd Frazier at the plate for the White Sox now. 1-2 delivery from Felix Jorge. And Todd Frazier deep to left, and that's last year's American League MVP going deep for home run number 27. The White Sox, from the postseason last year to last place this year in the American League Central. Todd Frazier with the home run. We're all tied up here at Target Field. One apiece, middle of the second inning. Let's go to the bottom of the second now. Domingo Santana at the plate. Santana with a drive to left center. That one's headed towards the gap. It's carrying out to left across the bullpens and off of the facade in left center field. Domingo Santana with the home run, making it 2-1 Minnesota at the end of 2. All right, let's check back in at Citi Field. What's going on with the Mets and the Tigers? They're in the 5th inning. Jonathan Lucroy at the plate for Detroit. 2 outs, runner on first, Syndergaard. And this one sliced down the right field line. It's going to drop, and it's misplayed into the corner, and that's going to allow a run to score, and the Tigers are going to tie this game up in the 5th.
Now batting, second base.
Tied ball game. Jonathan Lucroy ties it up, middle of the 5th. It's 2-2 in New York. All right, let's go back to Target Field. Sox and Twins all tied up at 1. No, sorry, 2-1 now. Twins with the lead. Domingo Santana hit that home run. Here's Anthony Alford now in the top of the 4th with a chance to drive in a run. He had runners on the corners. He swings and misses. Felix Jorge still going for us, going strong through 4 innings. Didn't know exactly what we expected to get from Jorge, but we had a number of people available in the bullpen and still do here. Bottom of the 4th inning. And Arenado gets a hold of another one. Are you kidding me? Nolan Arenado coming up big in the final game of the season. 22nd home run of the year. We gave Arenado a boatload of money to come to Minnesota, and if he can just help us get to the playoffs here today, maybe it will have been worth it despite the struggle he has had this season hitting the baseball, for average anyway. That's his 22nd home run of the year. Let's go back out to Citi Field where they're in the 6th inning. Jim Henderson taking over for Noah Syndergaard. We're still tied at 2. This is Lorenzo Cain at the plate for Detroit. Runner on second with 2 outs, 1-2 count. Here's the delivery from Jim Henderson. And Lorenzo Cain swings and misses. And we remain tied at 2 in the middle of the 6th. Let's go ahead and get to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Jason Castro at the plate. Leading off the bottom of the 6th against Mike Minor. Lefty on lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. This one's driven deep to right. Jason Castro has given the Mets the lead. A former Twin helping out the Twins here. 15th home run of the year for Jason Castro. 420-foot bomb down the right field line. The Mets lead at 3-2, and everybody at Target Field erupts as they see that score come in. End of the 6th inning. Mets doing the Twins a favor, leading the Tigers 3-2. Let's go to the 7th inning now. Shane Green coming on for Detroit. He's facing Jason Castro again, this time with the bases loaded and 1 out, and a chance to do a whole bunch of damage here. And he slices it into left. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run scores. And it is 4-2. Another RBI for Jason Castro. End of the 7th inning. Mets lead at 4-2. And we're getting closer and closer to a possible Twins clinch of the American League Central. All right, 6th inning back at Target Field. This game, the Twins lead at 3-1. Felipe Fabregas in the top of the 6th. Felix Jorge still pitching. Fabregas with a drive deep to left, and that one is going to be gone and cut the lead in half. It's now 3-2. And maybe we start thinking about lifting Felix Jorge from this game. He's still on the hill here facing Todd Frazier, who's already homered once. 3-2 count, and Todd Frazier's going to hit this one deep to right, or deep to center, right center. And that one is gone. 2nd home run of the day, and I think it's time to get Felix Jorge out before things get really ugly. 28th home run of the year for Todd Frazier, and we are tied up at 3, But we are really curious about what's going on back at Citi Field. Middle of the 6th inning, we're tied at 3 at Target Field. Back to Citi Field we go. The Mets holding a lead in the 9th inning. Zach Britton on to try to nail it down and send the Minnesota Twins to the American League Division Series. Avisail Garcia will lead things off in the top of the 9th for the Tigers. Swing and miss. And the Tigers are down to their final 2 outs on the season. They could still make it in the wild card if the Astros... No, actually, they were a game behind the Astros, so this would eliminate them from the playoffs altogether if they lose this. All right, into right field. That one is past the first baseman. And the tying run is aboard. Here is Lorenzo Cain with 1 out. Runner at first, Cain. Ground ball, could be 2, could end the season for the Tigers. And Cain beats it out. So it's down to this, 2 outs. Lorenzo Cain on first, Jose Iglesias at the plate. 2-2 delivery. Zach Britton comes set. Here's the kick, the fire, and it's fouled off. We do it again, 2-2 count. They're going to check on Cain at first. He's back in time. I don't know why he would be running in this situation. They need 2 runs here. Here's the delivery, and it is a number back to the pitcher, and the Minnesota Twins have won the American League Central Division. The Tigers lose in New York. And folks, we are going to the American League Division Series. Doesn't matter anymore what happens here at Target Field, but we'll finish it off anyway. 8th inning, Philip Amont comes on for the White Sox. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Mitch Garver at the plate now. As we've seen the score that the Tigers have lost, we just unload our bench and bring in a whole bunch of September call-ups and backups. Tommy Nolan with a runner on second. And this one's going to get past the catcher to the backstop. And now we've got a runner at third with 1 out. Trying to break a 3-3 tie. This one's going to drop into right for a base hit, and the run comes in to score. It's now 4-3 Minnesota in the bottom of the 8th. We've already got the division wrapped up, but we could win it by 2 games with a win here. All right, let's go to the 9th. JT Chargois trying to nail it down here for the Twins. 2.96 ERA. We're saving our closer Segrist for the postseason, obviously. With 2 outs and runners on the corners, a 2-2 count. Delivery to Robert Garcia. Ground ball to left. That's going to drive in a run, and we are tied. So this game is going to continue. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Runner on first. Jace Peterson at the plate. Philip Amont still pitching. Jace Peterson drives his one into the gap. Runner on first, rounding second, heading to third. They're going to wave him around. Here comes the throw. And the relay is not in time, and the Twins win it in the bottom of the 9th. Domingo Santana scores. Jace Peterson with the game-winning RBI, and the Twins finished the season with a win, a sweep of the White Sox. And they win the American League Central. Guys, we win it by 2 games over the Tigers. Crazy. We came into the final series tied. The Tigers lost 2 out of 3, and we won all 3 of our games. All right, guys, let's take a look here at the standings. The Red Sox win the East. The Twins win the Central. The Rangers win the West. The Astros and the Angels are the 2 wildcard teams. The Astros actually leapfrogged the Angels, and they will host the wildcard game in Houston. All right, let's look at the National League. The NL is a little bit murkier still. The Nationals win the East. The Brewers, Cubs, and Cardinals are all tied for the American League Central division lead. The Dodgers win the West. The Giants hold down a wild card spot, and 2 of those 3 Brewers, Cubs, Cardinals teams are going to come out and into the postseason. So let's see. First tiebreaker game. Cardinals beat the Brewers 5-3. A little round robin here is what we're going to do. The Cubs beat the Brewers 3-1, and that's going to eliminate the Brewers. They are out, and that was an epic collapse by them. The Cardinals beat the Cubs, and so the Cardinals are your Central champions. The Cubs will be the wild card team. So the Cardinals win in a little round robin with the Cubs and the Brewers. The Brewers' epic collapse. They lost the last 6 games of the season to blow the National League Central lead. And let's look at the postseason brackets. We've got the Angels and the Astros in the wild card. The Red Sox and the Twins will have home field advantage in the American League Division Series. The Rangers will await the winner of the Angels-Astros. In the National League, you've got the Nats and the Cardinals. The Dodgers will await the winner of the Cubs and the Giants. And next episode, we will begin Minnesota Twins franchise season number 5, the postseason, with Game 1 against the Boston Red Sox in the American League Division Series. It's Minnesota Twins franchise on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.